everyone, Coach Calvin here, and in today's video I want to talk to you about how to give and receive criticism. Now in life we're going to always have to deal with people, and at some point in time you're going to have to convey your feelings and your emotions regards to issues which you don't have congruent views on. Now there's a technique which is very powerful if you use it in providing criticism. Now it's called the sandwich technique. And so on top, what you're going to do is provide them, compliments. And at the bottom, you're going to thank them for it. But in between, which is the criticism, what you're providing is your recommendations. Now, for example, if I was going to provide criticism or my feedback to someone, I'd say, hey, John, I really appreciate everything you're doing, A, B, and C, it's fantastic. And you know what, you do an amazing job with it. However, my recommendation with you, and I see an opportunity for improvement for us to work together on, is D, E, and F. And you basically finish off by saying, thank you for so much for listening to me. And, I really appreciate us working together and really fixing this problem or improving the situation. And so that's how you provide criticism. Now, when you're receiving criticism, this is something very important, is that you can't take it to heart. And you really need to step back and view it more in a logical sense and say, well, it's not the person that's upset at me. It's just the person is, analyzing the situation and they see improvements. Whether they can provide you with a proper delivery of their recommendation or their criticism, really that's on to them. Because if they can't do that correctly, then people in life aren't going to want to deal with them or work with them or maybe even get into a relationship with them. So what you need to do, and when you're receiving criticism, is really sit back and listen what they're saying. And maybe they're saying, well, you don't do this right, you do this wrong, you're always late, this is incorrect, blah, 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 blah. Rather turn it into an opportunity and say, over here, I see an opportunity for you to get better at this little topic or this little issue here, and then turning into your mind and saying, yeah, you know what, it's going to be a lot better if I do that. Because if you receive that criticism recommendation with an open heart and you say, well, wow, that's amazing, I never saw it that way, thank you for pointing it out, basically that person is going to feel welcomed and enjoyed for their recommendation, their thoughts and their feelings, and they're going to feel close to you, and they're going to feel like, oh wow, you're a fantastic person, and I really like working with you, and I like being in this relationship with you. And that's how you get on the good graces of everyone. And so that's a technique which you need to develop to have a pleasing personality, because if you do that, you're going to get along in life with a lot of people with a lot of ease and yield lots of results. I hope this video was informative. Let me know your comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to you soon.